Imagine this. Two of Utah's top defensive stars lining up, not just to stop touchdowns, but to score them. We've seen this movie before. It worked for Travis Hunter and Coach Prime at Colorado. Now the question is, can Utah football pull off the same magic? Today, we're breaking down why Kyle Whittingham is going bold, how Smith Snowden and Lander Barton are making the transition, and what this means for the Utes heading into the season. If you love football innovation and game-changing storylines, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Last season, college football fans watched in awe as Travis Hunter dominated on both sides of the ball for the Colorado Buffaloes. Under the guidance of Coach Prime, Hunter wasn't just a cornerback. He was a receiver, a playmaker, and the heartbeat of that program. His two-way excellence even earned him the Heisman Trophy, a rare achievement for a player juggling such demanding roles. Now, Utah might be trying their own version of that experiment. Head coach Kyle Whittingham is looking to turn two defensive standouts into offensive weapons, a move that could add a new dimension to the Utes' game plan in 2025. The names to remember: junior cornerback Smith Snowden and senior linebacker Lander Barton. Let's start with Smith Snowden. He's already proven himself as a lockdown corner, but this year, Whittingham wants to see him catching passes, not just defending them. Like Travis Hunter, Snowden has the speed, instincts, and playmaking ability to make an impact at wide receiver. His skill set isn't just theoretical. He's done this before. Back in high school, Snowden was a dangerous two-way threat, burning defenses with his quickness and sure hands. When asked about the transition, Snowden made it clear. This isn't a huge leap for him. In his own words, it's just about getting the ball and doing what he's always done. There's confidence there. There's comfort. And most importantly, there's the competitive fire to make it work. Then there's Lander Barton. At 6'4" and 242 pounds, Barton is already a force at linebacker, physical, smart, and relentless. But this season, you might see him lined up at tight end, a role that will test different muscles and different instincts. Barton admits this move isn't as natural for him as it is for Snowden. Running routes, reading coverages from the other side of the ball, and adjusting to offensive timing, it's a challenge, but he's embracing it. This isn't a gimmick for Barton. He's been in talks with the coaches for a while about trying offense. Now, with the green light, he's diving in head first. The excitement in his voice says it all. He's ready to contribute in any way possible. So why make this move now? The answer lies in Utah's 2024 season. The Utes struggled offensively, and while their defense remained one of the best in the Pac-12, the lack of consistent scoring held them back in big games. Whittingham knows his team needs more weapons, more versatility, and more ways to put points on the board. If Snowden and Barton can add even a handful of explosive plays each game, that could be the difference between winning the conference or falling short again. And while they probably won't see the kind of heavy usage Hunter had at Colorado, where he played upwards of 120 snaps in a game, even 10 to 15 offensive snaps for each could give Utah an edge. Now, let's be clear, Travis Hunter's season was historic. Not only did he play two positions, he did it at an elite level against top competition, week after week. That's rare. And Utah isn't necessarily trying to copy-paste that formula. They're adapting it to fit their roster and needs. Hunter thrived because Colorado's offense needed a spark, and he was a once-in-a-generation talent. Utah's approach might be more situational. using Snowden in specific passing packages, or Barton in red zone sets, where his size and strength could create mismatches. Of course, playing both ways comes with major challenges. The physical toll alone is enormous. Conditioning becomes critical, and fatigue can lead to mistakes, especially late in games. Then there's the mental side. Learning offensive playbooks, understanding new terminology, and syncing up with quarterbacks. For defenders like Barton and Snowden, it's about flipping their mindset from stopping plays to creating them. Whittingham will have to balance their workloads to avoid burnout or injuries. It's a delicate equation. Push too hard, and you risk losing a key player for the season. Inside the locker room, moves like this can be energizing. Teammates see guys willing to step out of their comfort zone for the good of the team, and that sets a tone. It shows selflessness. It shows leadership. Veterans see it as a sign that this year's Utah squad is willing to do whatever it takes to win. Younger players see it as proof that if you have the talent and the drive, you'll get your shot, no matter what side of the ball you play on. So what should fans expect? Early in the season, look for Utah to test these packages in controlled situations. Maybe a trick play, a third down conversion attempt, or a goal line set. If Barton and Snowden shine, their roles could expand. If not, Utah can always dial it back and keep them focused on defense. The wild card? Opposing defenses. Once there's film of these two on offense, opponents will adjust. How Utah counters that will determine whether this experiment lasts all season. At the end of the day, this is what makes football exciting. The willingness to innovate, to take risks, and to give talented athletes new opportunities. Utah's defense is already one of the best in the country. If Snowden and Barton can help lift the offense, the Utes might just be a dark horse in the national conversation. This isn't just about copying Coach Prime's playbook. It's about taking inspiration and putting your own twist on it. So, can Utah make it work? Time will tell, but one thing's for sure. It's going to be fun to watch. What do you think? Can Snowden and Barton become the next two-way stars in college football? Or will this experiment be short-lived? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed the breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth football analysis, and share this video with your fellow fans. Your support keeps this channel going.